Welcome back everybody. So this is gonna be a quick update video for you guys on stock market to get you ready and prepared for next week going into Monday's session. So before we get started, please smash that like button, and 100 plus likes on this video would be greatly appreciated guys. And I know a lot of you guys just watch my videos, so just go ahead and hit that like button, right? And if you're new here, consider subscribing. And if you want to get my daily trade ideas, swing trade ideas, live trading, and this is actually first of the month, definitely check out their link down below in the description for Patreon, and you do get 10% off if you go for that annual membership. And also if you pick up that premium plus tier, you get live trading and you get all my setups, everything that I do in real time. I do share that with my Patreon group. And now let's get right into it. On Dow, it's up 0.23%, Nasdaq is up 1.14%, S&P going up 0.80%, and Russell going up 1% on Friday. And here's 11 sectors that makes up S&P 500, and you can see leading the way on top, technology, and then we got energy, healthcare, real estate, basic materials, consumer cyclicals, and then we got industrials, communication services, financial, and then we got consumer defensive and utilities lagging behind. Even for the week, last whole week, technology was on top. It was up 2.66%. So what we got here on stock market map, we got energy sector lighting up today. Chevron and XM both are up on the day, and then we got Tesla kind of a flat day, only up 0.38%, Amazon going up 0.83%, Netflix going up 2.72%, Meta up 2.48%, and Google down on the day more than 1%, and Apple going down just over 0.5%. And on a day like today, you would think that Apple and Google must be green, but it's not. Microsoft also staying flat, only up 0.45%. But who's going up? Look at right here, guys. Insanity right here. Semis, Nvidia up another all-time high, 4%. AMD up over 5%. QCOM, you name it, all these are up. MU also up 5%. And look at banks right here. JPM down, Bank of America down, Wells Fargo also down on the day. But who cares? As long as these semis are up, market will continue to rally to the upside. It does not matter, how much this market actually went up in last 6 months. These things are just pushing higher and higher every day. And I just want to quickly show you guys this right here, CNN Fear and Greed Index, and you can see it's reading at 77. Extreme greed here in this market. Nobody's actually taking profit, nobody's selling anything, and that is really bad for the market when you see this kind of greed here in this market, guys. Now also, we actually got that PCE data last week, and is there any changes right here on Fed's watch tool? And not really. And you can see market was pricing in rate cut in March and then May. That's out of the window, and now it's a coin toss. 50-50 right here going into June. So who knows what's going to happen, what's coming next, and why market pricing in a 55% chance of a rate cut going into June. And it can happen or maybe not, because it's actually just above 50%. So that is a coin toss. And then we got these numbers down here, and they're not even 50. So are we going to see actually a rate cut here very soon, or things are just gonna stay higher and longer, guys? Let me know your thoughts on that. On SPY ETF, it's up 0.94% and another fresh new all-time high, 513.29. And look at this move here from 409.21 October bottom here, and now it's trading at almost 515, which is insane in just a matter of how many months? 5 to 6 months. Now here on SPY ETF, the next target to the upside above 510, that would be 520, and that is a move from that bull flag on that weekly chart, and this thing can go all the way up to 510. Now things are getting really frothy as this thing actually just moves up even higher and higher. So be careful, especially with all these gaps and how things are going. I mean, we have seen these moves before, and a lot of people they think that market will just go up. Now it happened before, market went higher just like the way it's going up right now, and then what happened, guys? I mean, nobody can call exact time when things will come down, but as a trader, as an investor, you can just look at the chart and you know that it's not healthy the way things are going. And that is why, it happened before when things actually went higher in a straight line and then a big dump off. So you don't want to get caught right here and then you see a big dump off and you actually bought right at the top. That is my point. I'm not trying to tell you guys that go short the market and market will crash. People are getting it wrong. No, that is not the message. Look at the technicals. Do you think this is actually healthy? I don't think so. Let me know in the comment section. You think this is healthy, just going straight up? And you think that you can just go and jump in here and make more money? I don't think so. I mean, look at how long it's taking from 497 to 412.85 right now. How many days? And look at this move from 409.21 to almost 513, 515 right now. Where is the pullback? You buy on a pullback, right? You trade to the upside. Market always goes up. I always buy the dip, but market not pulling back. It's been months just going straight up on a straight line. No significant pullback. Anytime you saw any pullback here in this market, it was like 1.5%, maybe even 2%. In the same day, the dip was getting bought up. Look at right here. Even right here, we got a mini pullback. The dip was immediately bought up with a gap up. So here on SPY ETF, I'm just giving you guys my opinion here on the market. I mean, yes, it's your money. You can go and jump in right here and do whatever you want to do with your money. But this is not a healthy way to trade this market and the way market is going up. So here on SPY ETF, now strong support will be at 510. Below that, watch out for 5-day moving average, 508, and then watch out for 503 all the way down to 500, and then this gap 497.37. As long as SPY ETF can hold right here at 510, you're going to see a move all the way up to 520. Now, let me show you guys this right here, and you guys tell me if this is actually healthy. Look at this, RSI reading at almost 71 here on the daily chart, but look at the weekly here, guys, 77 plus. And when was the last time we saw that? Right here. It was almost 80 and then a massive dump off. Even right here you can see it was going back and forth and then RSI came down, cooled off all the way down to 31 right here. So just because things are going up does not mean that you have to go and chase everything here in this market. And if you guys are on X, you can give me a follow right here, and that is totally free. You do not have to go through any subscription or anything, and I do share lots of information on X. And here's a fantastic play, as a matter of fact, two of them right here, AMD, and this was a quick trade. And you can see, guys, I actually got in right at opening and it was up 76%, and then this thing pushed up again. I got out for break even and then got back in exactly on top. And then this thing came back. Same thing for Snow. This one shorting at 194 today, 180 puts. And this one, now it's trading at I think 186, went through the roof, another big trade. And AMD I was eyeing actually pre-market. But luckily these are lotos. I got out really quickly, and you can see right here, 936 already taking profit on Snow, 66%. And then keeping runners and sold the runners over 130%. Now AMD, guys, you can see right here, it took only about 8 to 10 minutes. Soon as I got in, I think it was 200 and some change, and from there came all the way down to 196. 190 puts went through the roof. It was over 140%, and I was not greedy to hold on. And luckily I got out, and then this thing went back up. So all these trade ideas are available on Patreon. And now that it's first of the month, if you guys want to try out, check out that link down below in the description, and you do get all my setups including live trading. On Triple Q, it's up 1.51%, so no pullback, nothing, and the rally continuing to the upside again. Another fresh new all-time high, 446.58 on Triple Q, and closing at a fresh new all-time high, 445.61. So going into next week on Monday, if things can actually push even more. Next stop on triple Q, 450 right up here. But if you look at my screen, things are getting far too overextended to the upside. It's been almost 6 months since we got a pullback, and things are going straight up, guys. And now, going into next week, 450 will be the target to the upside. But look at this upper Bollinger Band. It's sitting at 443 and triple Q trading at almost 446. On a pullback now, there will be strong support right down here between 440 and 439, previous all-time highs. And now you can see 5-day moving average right here on this daily chart moving up, sitting at 438.81. So that's going to be a strong support, and by Monday it's actually going to move up close to 440. So this is going to be your line in the sand, 440 to 439 on a pullback. Soon as that gives up, watch out for 435, and then right down here 433 to 432, rising 20-day moving average, and then we can talk about this gap possibly at 425.70. Now here on triple Q, as long as this thing can stay above, I would say 439 to 440, definitely you're going to see a move all the way up to 450. And like I said, no significant pullback, nothing for last 5 months into 6 month this month into March. And you can see back in October hitting 342, and now trading at almost 450, which is insane without any significant pullback. Not even 5%, guys. Not even 5%. And people are just going bullish and buying everything at the top. Well, here's the thing. I mean, yes, you can buy it as long as you have an exit plan. You can buy anything here in this market. But mostly, when market actually correcting itself and you get a massive dip like this one, then you can buy that dip. This is not actually, where you should be buying anything here in this market. The biggest position you can have right now in this market, cash, because things will come down just like the way things are going back up. And I mean, this is actually a really crazy run to the upside without any significant pullback. I mean, this is not something, happens every day. And last time it happened, what happened, guys? Massive dump off. Now, a lot of people, when they see a thumbnail, they think that I'm calling for a crash. No, absolutely not. I'm always against a crash. Now, is this healthy? Do you think this is healthy for swing traders? People that are waiting for a dip here in this market, do you think this is healthy? Because algos are buying, machines are just buying and just pushing things higher. Do you think this is actually retail buying this? Retail buying NVIDIA at 820? I don't think so. So retail just think that market will just go up every day. No, that's just not how it works. But that does not mean that market will crash. I'm talking about a correction, a healthy market, which is not a healthy market right now to trade or go long here in this market, because look at this, guys. At all-time highs, you never get bullish because things will come down. Maybe things can go up a little bit more, but trust me when I say this, look at all these gaps. I mean, even if we get a pullback down to, I would say, 407, that is a significant pullback on triple Q. So do you think this is actually a good idea to go and buy here? Well, at least in my view, I don't think so. And that is why I make these videos, especially for new traders, new investors, and people that are looking at all these technicals and not knowing what's going on here in this market and just buying anything anywhere. Because I have so many people in my group, they actually got things really high, and then they joined my Patreon group and now asking like, what should I do with this? Well, he bought really high. People actually got Tesla at 300, above 300, and now bag holding. So that is why you need to wait for that pullback whenever that happens. And yes, market went up within 4 or 5 months right here, but it can quickly wipe off all these gains in just a matter of 1 or 2 weeks. And I think people forgot how market can come down quickly, and right now things are going up. So yes, everyone is just bullish and buying everything. As far as me, I'm just day trading, guys. I'm not going long on anything because all those mega caps except Tesla, everything is up at all-time highs. Nvidia, I don't think that is a buy. AMD, you cannot buy it. Netflix, you cannot buy it. And then Microsoft, you can buy it. Only thing that is lagging behind Tesla, and you can say Apple. And you know, when Apple actually going down and market not following Apple and market going up, just because of all those semis going up, something is wrong there, guys. And that is why I'm not trusting this rally going straight up and pretty much going up every day. And this morning was a gap up also. So just be careful when you're trading, this rally, this strong rally to the upside. Just because all the semis are going up, the market just pushing higher and higher. So just be careful trading this rally to the upside. On DIA, it's up 0.35%. So DIA just buying some time and not hitting another fresh new all-time high today. Got up to 391.61 and now trading at 391.31 at the closing. So here on DIA, guys, watch out right here. That's gonna be support to watch, and that is 13-day moving average and this previous high right here, 388. Just below that we have this gap, 386.17, and then watch out for a move down to even 382. As long as DIA can stay above 388, then watch out for a move back up to this high, 392.84, and possibly up to even 395. On IWM, it's up 1%, so every rally before in this market, at least most of the time, was led by Russell, but not in this case because of high interest rate. Every rally before was led by Russell. This thing would go up and hit all-time highs, and then S&P 500, Dow Jones, and Nasdaq 100 going and hitting all-time highs. Not in this case. As a matter of fact, they choked it. Look at this, guys, down to 161.67, and now finally going back up. Now this one not even overbought. RSI only 61. So yes, this thing can go up a bit more, at least up to, I would say, 212. And that is healthy. And also we do have a bull trend on IWM right now. All these moving averages right here are positively sloping to the upside, and that is a bull trend on IWM. Now what's healthy for a dip buy or maybe a swing trade, somehow we get a pullback down to this gap, 201.64. That would be a healthy dip buy right here above 200 on IWM to ride it all the way back up to 212. So going into next week, now there will be support right down here around, I would say, 204 to 205. And just below that, we also have support 203.42, rising 5-day moving average. And then this gap right here, just under 202. And then 200 will be a support, and then 198. As long as, I would say, IWM can hold right here above this gap, you're going to see IWM going all the way up to 207.50 and then possibly going up to even 212. So watch out. This could be a nice runner next week. As long as we get that pullback and a dip buying opportunity, this thing can go up even more. So the 10-year falling off the cliff, down 1.69% with this big bearish engulfing candle, and you can see now it's trading below 5-day moving average, which is sitting at 42.64, and the next support will be down here at 41, and then lower Bollinger Band 40.58. Now to the upside, and the only way up, this thing needs to get above 42.64. Once we get that, then we can talk about more upside. And I said it before also, whenever you see big bullish engulfing candle, you will see follow through, right? We saw that here and again here, and now what we got? A big bearish engulfing candle. So definitely watch out next week. We could see some follow through from this candle that we got today on TNX. So what's interesting here, that dollar only down 0.26%, and we got a massive rally on S&P 500. So dollar actually staying right here around 5-day moving average and is sitting around 104. As long as dollar can stay above 103.58, yes, there is a chance this thing can go all the way up to 104.48, and above that, that's gonna be a breakout on dollar, and we could see some more upside. Until then, guys, watch this critical support on dollar, 103.58 on this daily chart. On VIX is down 2%, and I said it before in my video that nothing can help this thing until we get that breakout over 15. And you can see why I said that. Again, back down to where? Exactly $13. Support down here, and so far that is holding. So VIX here, guys, only spike we got here in the same day, massive rejection, came back all the way down to almost 15. And the next day we got this big bearish engulfing candle. It was a fake out to the upside, and now again this thing pulling back hard, and now down to $13. So here on VIX, nothing to look at, nothing to watch. 13 as a support, and below that 12.18. As long as 13 can hold, watch out for a move back up to 15. And once we get that breakout over 15, then we can talk about a breakout on VIX. Until then, guys, nothing's going to happen on VIX until this thing actually gets over 15 bucks. And that's all I have for you guys in this video. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, and I'll definitely keep you guys updated going into Monday.